Hey, Feasters, and welcome to episode 70 of the Ask Rezzz show. It's Jason, or Rezzz if you'd like, and I'm answering your questions so that you can get past the bumps in the road to building a profitable freelance business. And today's question is, how do you have time for all that you do? This question came by way of Scott inside of Feast, the membership community for freelancers looking to specialize their business and build recurring revenue inside of their freelance business. Now, he asked me this question on the heels of sending him a personalized video. By the way, Scott did not sponsor this at all, nor did he expect me to say this, but if your website right now is not generating leads or clients, get in touch with Scott over at COTS Inc. That's COTTSINC.com. Him and his team specializes in digital marketing for small businesses. He knows what he's doing. He's down to earth. He's not going to sell you on anything that you don't need and flat out just gets the job done. So, Scott, I asked him why he's asking me this question. He simply said, since I perform services work, I run Feast and that community and all of the lessons that come along with that. I produce all sorts of free content, by way of podcasting, guest podcasting, writing, all that stuff, and then still have time to be with the family. How's all that possible? So I just really had to think about it for a while because, to be quite honest, it's just a matter of making things a priority. For me, it's always been about, just doing what I need to do so that I have control of my own time, right? So Feast for me, that's my 10-year, 20-year plan, whatever it is, right? That's my life thing, right? I love helping other freelancers and business owners design the type of life that they want to live. So I'll always be dedicated to our exclusive community there, answering questions, providing aspects about the business that have worked and not worked for me, and really just continue to cater to those Feast members in any way that they need me to do that. The services side of the business, on the other hand, is something that I enjoy as well, obviously, right? It's still very much the bigger part of my business at this point in time and won't be going anywhere because, well, for one, I feel like if I'm not doing the services side of things, how can I help others in today's market? However, being able to define the services that I offer affords me the ability to do these other things. Just because I can do any and all sorts of development work doesn't mean that I will. If you're listening to this right now, it's because I said to a project, no. When I first started out as a generalist, it was hard for me to carve out time for things apart from those projects. Mainly because, the projects were taking up so much time. I don't think there was really any single project where I didn't have to learn something new. Now, don't get me wrong. I love learning, but to be able to deliver on something completely custom each and every time doesn't leave much time for other things, like growing other parts of the business, like spending time with family, like going on vacation, which, by the way, if you are listening to this on Friday, June 1st, my wife and I are with TJ at Sesame Place in Pennsylvania. If you happen to be there too, ping me on Twitter. Let's say hello. Let's meet up maybe. We'll meet up over by Elmo. For me, time is my most valuable possession, right? If it's a possession, right? But it's the only thing in life that you cannot get back. I wake up early most days to get stuff done so that during the days that the weather is good or that TJ has gymboree, I can be there and spend that time. Right? This may sound a bit harsh, but I'd much rather be in control of my time and what I do with it than have someone else pay me and take me away from being in control of my own time. Since TJ was born, the amount of value that I put on my time has exponentially grown to a point where even if the New York Mets came knocking at my door and said to me, we want you to rebuild our entire website, I would turn them down. But if they came to me and said that they wanted to increase first-time customer sales and repeat ticket sales, I would jump all over that. It's because I've defined what type of services I do for my clients. I know what I'm good at, what I can deliver, the problems that I solve, and how to do it successfully over and over again. I do have a schedule of tasks that I need to complete each and every week for all of the aspects of the business, but I define those during my weekly reviews on Sunday. Those tasks are all based around my energy levels and what I know I can accomplish on any given day, and nothing more. All of this structure around the business, around time, around my inspiration for doing what I do allows me to have the time to do everything I want to. If you're finding yourself saying, I don't have the time, then who is controlling your time? Is it you? Is it your clients? Make things a priority and you'll find the time. If you have a question, ask Rezzz. That's me, by dropping me a tweet, an email, or if you're on Breaker, go ahead and find me there. I'm also Rezzz with 3 Z's on Breaker. I'd love to be able to, exchange a conversation with you in the comments, maybe even share a podcast or two with you. Until next time, it's your time to live in the feast.